Before we open up our meeting for public comment, I wanted to share with the public some of the thinking behind the temporary move to Zoom meetings. So the select board meeting is a public meeting where the select board conducts the town's business in an open setting where the public and the press are welcome. The move to Zoom was done to ensure that we are able to run these meetings in a safe and efficient manner. For the time being, the town will run the select board meetings via Zoom, and when we resume in-person meetings, this will be communicated to the public at a future meeting and shared in the Canton Citizen. Before we go into our public comment, I just wanted to provide a little explanation of how it works because I did not do this at our last meeting. When we open up public comment, members of the public who wish to speak will raise their hands on the Zoom app. I will not call on members of the public that do not have a valid first and last name listed on their account. For example, I will not call on someone with an inappropriate name listed, and I will not call on someone that is listed as Mom's iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy. Once you are called on, please state your full name and what town you are from. You do not need to mention your address. On my Zoom app, I can see a list on my Zoom app. I can see a list of all the attendees, and those who raise their hand go to the top of my list in the order that they raise their hand. And I will call on those members in that order, provided they are listed with a valid name. If you only have a first name, it's difficult because we could have two Michelles, two Michaels, things like that. So please make sure you change your name so that it's a valid name. As always, before we go into the public comment period, I will read this statement. The public comment portion of the meeting is an opportunity to listen to residents' feedback and concern. But the public comment portion of the meeting is not meant to be a question and answer format. There will be no response to any public comment when presented. The public comment portion of the meeting is limited to 15 minutes total and up to 3 minutes per speaker. I would encourage that those that do wish to speak be mindful of others who wish to do the same so that we can make the most of the time allotted and hear from as many people as possible. Anyone who does not wish to speak or who is unable to speak due to the time limit may submit their comments in writing for the board's review and consideration. So that being said, I will open up public comment at 7:06. So the first two attendees do not have a valid name. Brenda, I need a last name, and there's a Samsung phone that's listed. So I will go to the first valid name that I see, and that is Kathy Butters. So Kathy, just give it a second for you to come off mute. All right, Kathy, I think you're good to go.
Hi, am I off mute?
You are.
Kathy Butters, Canton.